Fighter Gaming presents.
Alright, well, we ready to get back into it?
I think so.
Yep.
My first girlfriend was a scumbag whore that gave me credits.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, so you guys end up catching up with Tenley as you guys are walking through the cave. And you guys exit the cave. The light kind of blinds you momentarily. You see this mist that is rolled into the area as you guys exit. The fresh air is nice compared to the air that was in the cave, but it appears to be about 3:30 in the afternoon. As you guys are walking through this wooded area, you hear a very low, almost guttural breathing from your left.
I'll turn to the sound. Have my loot ready to cast spells if I need to.
As you guys turn to the wooded area, you turn to the wooded area, you see a pair of large eyes from between the trees staring at you. And the eyes are about, say, 15 feet up off the ground.
God
Are
damn.
we supposed to have a new screen? Because I'm still looking at the cave.
Oh, yeah, no, you guys are still in the cave right now. On the table, I'll switch over here in a second. But
Okay.
as you guys are, you see this, Yori. No one else has seen it, though.
I'll kind of look over my shoulder and kind of call back. Lads, I think we better get ready for a fight.
Why?
Hey, what's happening?
What's going on? What do you see?
And I'll kind of motion my head up to the eyes that I see.
Giovanni looks over, sees the eyes. He drops the arm that he was dragging. What are you doing?
I run behind the other side of the cave, the right side of the cave.
No. You guys are outside the cave. You guys are seeing the cave because I haven't switched you over. If you want, I'll switch you over. There.
Yeah, the monster's on the left, right?
No. Well, on the left of the, what's it called? The left in the wooded area. To your guys' left. But you guys are no longer in the cave.
I'm just seeing the cabin.
Yeah, I know. You guys are...
Okay.
We haven't switched over yet fully. I'm showing you guys the cabin.
Gotcha.
I'd like to pick up a rock and cast continual flame on it and toss it towards the creature.
Ooh.
Okay. You just toss it at the creature?
Yeah, I'm not trying to hit it. I'm just trying to illuminate the area around it.
Okay. So
even if I hit the creature, it wouldn't do anything because it's basically like an illusion flame.
Oh, okay.
It's light, but there's no heat or anything.
As you cast the spell and toss the stone in the direction of the eyes, it hits the ground and illuminates the area, and you see a huge reptilian creature has orange scales, and it's watching you intently. And as the stone comes to a stop, it begins walking forward. Its large foot stomps on the stone. And it is a orange dragon standing before you.
I run to whatever, behind a tree, something to stash the body full of treasure.
Okay, so you run to basically behind you and to the right of you and stash the corpse full of jewels into it behind the trees. And what do you do after you've stashed that corpse?
I tried to go into stealth mode.
Okay, roll a stealth check at disadvantage. Because you got all that coin in your pockets and on your person.
That's a good point.
You could shovel it out of your fucking pockets.
It's hard out here for a Jew.
Death before bankruptcy.
16.
All right, so you somehow, some way, have cloaked yourself, so to speak. You now you feel as though nobody can see you.
I would like to
load up an arrow and I fire it at that fucking piece of shit dragon.
All right, roll attack. And what were you gonna do, Yori?
Well, I was going to try and talk to the dragon. I have a feeling that's not going to work now.
I mean, you
shit.
could try. While
You could say something to me. I haven't thrown it yet.
Okay, I guess I'll just I'll put on a brave face and I'll just ask, in common, because I don't speak Draconic, are you the one that killed all those adventurers and townsfolk?
The dragon walks forward, his eyes staring at you guys intently, not moving.
I killed nobody except thieves. And I have found 4 thieves, leaving my cave with my riches.
Oh, yeah. All right. I'm rolling this attack.
All right, roll that attack.
$11.
So as you hear this dragon speak in common, you shoot your arrow and it just you just shoot wide. You absolutely miss him.
Clever. Hiding amongst the trees as though I didn't see you stashing that body full of my riches. Please, step into the light.
How about we just go our separate ways? We left plenty of riches for you.
Die.
And he spits this stream of silvery, pungent liquid at you, Carnivaro. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
An anti-Semitic dragon. Let me see here. Dexterity. Oh, here it is. Fuck me. I rolled a fucking 3, so it's an 11.
Okay, so this liquid hits you dead center, and everybody is just kind of seeing the silvery stream, and it hits the ground in front of him. You know, didn't hit anybody but Carnivaro. And Carnivaro, you are covered. Or sorry, not Carnivaro. I'm so sorry. Tensley, You are covered in this thick, viscous fluid that just, I mean, fucking reeks. I mean, it is the nastiest smelling shit you've ever come in contact with. Your suit is just covered in it. But oddly enough, nothing happens.
This reminds me of the time I went swimming at Uncle Tony's house.
And as you say that, you immediately just become engulfed in flames. And give yourself 33 points of fire damage.
Damn.
Hold on, what's that?
Huh? Did we lose?
Sorry.
Tenley?
I heard some shit outside. It was my fucking neighbors. They use my garbage all the time.
Oh.
They asked me if I could use it. I was like, yeah. And here we are 6 months. Like, I thought it was like a one-time thing. Here we are 6 months later. It's like every fucking like Saturday or Sunday they come out and fucking dump a bunch of shit in my thing.
Damn.
So you guys...
So I'm engulfed in flames.
Yeah, you are engulfed in flames. And you take 33 points of damage.
Alright. While I'm in flames, I say, I hope it doesn't burn the money!
Oh, boy.
The dragon looks back at you, Yori.
Speak your mind, little one. I am getting hungry, and I cannot wait any longer.
I will point at him and sing, daggers imprisoning me, all that I see, absolute slashing. And I'll cast a cloud of daggers at 5th level.
Okay.
Well, damn.
So I'm going to cast it on him. It's a 5-foot cube on him.
Okay.
Anytime his turn starts there, or he leaves that area, or enters that area, he will take 10d4 slashing damage, as well as when the spell is cast. So I'm going to roll damage right now.
You have 10d4?
Yep.
And is there a... oh, no, you cast it on him, so it's an area of effect. That's right.
Let's see. It's rolling all the damage. So that's going to be 21 damage.
Okay. So let me get everybody kind of moved. You guys should be able to see the map now.
Yep.
Yep.
Loading. There we go. Big fucking dragon.
So how much do those daggers do?
10d4 slashing damage anytime he moves from the area or enters the area.
Okay.
Or starts his turn on it.
Okay. So he starts his turn and takes shit, I just forgot the damage again. What was it?
10d4.
10d4. Jesus.
Yep. Because it's a 5th level spell. I cast it at 5th level.
Damn. Okay. So you want to roll those, or shall I?
My computer almost shat itself when I tried to roll it on D&D Beyond. If you could roll it, that'd be great.
What am I doing? We got fucking 10d4 right here. What the hell? Alright, so he takes 19 damage. I need everybody to roll
Initiative.
and roll initiative.
That's 11 for me.
Okay.
Damn, a 4.
It says there is no combat counter in your currently viewed scene.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll it manually.
Okay, what kind of...
It's a
it'd be
D20.
D20 plus your initiative, which should be, let's see. Let's pull it up. So
Plus
D20 plus 4.
Oh, you forgot the slash. There you go.
Fuck, I got a 7.
All right, so you guys are going after the dragon. It appears because he got a 24.
Oh, God damn.
So as you launch your daggers attack, I forget the name of it, but basically that cube of daggers, he just seems more amused at the thought of you guys trying to attack him. And he opens his mouth again and looses forth another weird silvery stream of pungent smelling liquid. And I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
17.
Okay.
Fuck. 10.
Alright. And we'll get him to make a... Okay, that doesn't matter either. Well, no, you don't roll
I got a
10 because he's not attacking you. He's attacking the 3 that's in front of him.
Hang on, there was a thing I could do. What was it?
Alright, so now you guys get just...
Can I keep this 25 in the pocket for next time you attack?
No. So you guys just get covered in this viscous fluid, just like Tenley was.
DM,
Yes.
would it be possible to, as a reaction, cast Prestidigitation to get all the fluid off of me?
Normally, if it was just any regular fluid, I would say yes. But you could cast it, but it may not go the way that you want it to go.
Okay.
'Cause this fluid's tricky.
Alright.
I would ask if I could use my uncanny dodge, but I don't think that works against, well, this attack.
Against breath weapons?
Yeah.
I mean, you could. I think you could, or is it just like weapons?
I mean,
Wait, it
if it's...
doesn't really say. It just says when an attacker that I can see hits me with an attack, I can use my reaction to half the attack's damage.
Sure, yeah, you can use it then. So you'll be halving any damage that occurs.
Yes, but only for this attack.
Okay.
Since
So
since it's a reaction.
you guys are just covered head to toe in this shit, but nothing happens. And as it becomes your guys' turn, you hear him chuckling. And which one? I think it was you, Yori, that rolled highest.
Yeah, I rolled...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I am going to... Where are my spells? I'm going to cast Thunder Wave at 3rd level.
Mhm.
So that's a con save of 16 to half the damage. If he fails, he takes the full 4d8 thunder damage.
Well, he got a 13 con save.
Alright, so he'll take the full damage. Here we go. That's 3, 5, 8, and 5. So 21 damage, 21 thunder damage.
Alright, so you hit him, and he pretty damn hard. And you see him kind of just shudder a bit, smirk, the reptilian smirk still on his face. I think it was Tenley, or was it
Fenric?
Fenric, thank you. I would be sitting here all night wondering.
I rolled a 4.
I think I rolled like a 7.
Okay, so then it is Tenley.
Can he see me? He can obviously see me, right?
Yeah, he could see you.
Oh, hold on, DM.
Yes.
We're a high enough level that we have 2 attacks per action, right?
If you have that 2 attacks per action, then yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, take that second attack then.
I'll just point at him and do vicious mockery cantrip. And I guess I'll try and mimic the sound of a dragon roaring. Just kind of like, what's the word? Mock him.
Yeah. Like make fun of him for being a dragon.
Yeah.
Did you hear my roar? Means I
Roar,
love you,
ooh.
and dinosaur.
Right,
isn't there a roll against that to half it?
Oh yeah, wisdom 16.
Okay. Well, let's see. He got a 15, so he failed.
Damn.
All right, so he will take 6 psychic damage.
All right, you begin mocking him, and he kind of just shakes his head looking at you, and the expression of mild interest and playfulness, I guess you could say, is replaced by just irritation. And
I'll bring the music, big man. Let's dance.
And as you say that, his wings spread and begin flapping as he takes to the sky, taking more of that damage that you caused him at 10d4.
Yep.
So we need a 10d4 roll?
No, that's me. So he takes 25 points of damage as he flies up. You see these little knives sticking in his body, but he is currently 30 feet in the air.
Yeah,
Just
so
flying.
he's now out of the area of effect, so his next turn he won't be affected by it.
Yeah. So it would be now Tenley's turn if you are finished with your turn.
Yep, I'm finished.
Okay. Tenley, what are you doing? He's 30 feet up in the air, and he's beginning to just kind of hover, looking like he may take flight any second now. Or not take flight, but start flying around any second now.
Alright, I move a little deeper into the trees, trying to get into stealth mode where you can't see me.
Okay, how far do you move into the trees?
3 squares.
Okay, so that's 15 feet. And roll a stealth check.
By the way, guys, I did not realize that dragons could talk, so I'm sorry about that. Should have tried and worked it out.
All right,
20.
you got 20.
Ooh.
So you are, as far as you know, are unseen by this dragon that's flying overhead.
As far as I know, fuck you, you said that last time. So I am going to go with the bow again.
Okay.
And here's my roll. 19.
That misses.
That miss.
As you shoot your arrow, it looks like it's going to make a perfect hit, and it just falls a bit short. Fenric, it is now... Or, well, do you have any more moves, Tenley?
No.
Alright. It is now Fenric's turn. You hear this dragon roar out and just enraged.
Hang on, what? Is he... Hang on. Yeah, he's within 60 feet. I would like to cast Toll the Dead.
Alright.
Oh.
What does he have to roll against?
He has to beat a 16.
16 on what?
Wisdom, my bad.
Okay. Oh, it's all good. You got a 20.
Damn.
Does he take half? Or is it like one of those that where if you pass it, it negates it?
It says the target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 2d12 necrotic damage.
Oh, okay.
So it basically does nothing. At least that's how it makes it sound.
Yeah, it's kind of how
It
it
doesn't
sounds.
say anything else.
High
Usually-
risk, high reward.
Huh?
High risk, high reward kind of
Yeah.
spell.
Pretty much.
Yeah, kind of what it sounds like.
But it's a cantrip too, so
Oh. Is that this fucking guy?
what?
It does 282 damage. All right, so is that going to end your turn?
Yeah, since I can't do anything because he's already out of my reach, so opportunity attack doesn't do anything, and I can't do any other sort of attacks unless I'm using 2 weapons.
Ah. So now it is Giovanni St. Francis of the Itzchek Martinelli. And he can't do shit because he ain't got no long-range attacks.
Not even any spells?
Nope, nothing long-range. Nothing that can reach him in 30 fucking feet.
Damn.
Damn.
Good stuff to me, then.
So he's just gonna run off to the side, which kind of works out because attacking myself is a bit weird. So he's gonna run off and kind of, keep cover, making sure that the bodies aren't, or the body isn't getting ruined or destroyed. And everybody is gone, so it is now a new turn, and the dragon now flies off behind you. If you could fucking move. There we go. Flies off behind you, and you guys that were sprayed, including Giovanni, take 47 points of fire damage. Because you immediately just get engulfed in flames from that metallic-like spray.
This might be it, fellas.
Uh-oh. Hang on.
You guys can roll a nature check if you'd like.
A nature check?
Yeah, I definitely will, given that you told me to. That's 18 plus... That's 20. Soft 20.
Disappeared.
Huh?
Somebody disappeared.
Okay, so you got a 20. What'd you get, Fenric?
I got a 17.
Okay. So as you guys are patting out the flames and the flames are going out, it dawns on both of you that you have smelled this smell once before in your travels. That smell is the smell of sodium.
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 Sodium. Oh.
Yeah.
Sodium.
Not to be confused with sodium chloride. That's
Well,
table
obviously.
salt. If you don't know what sodium is,
As far as I know, it's flammable.
yeah, it's a flammable metal. And if you don't know what it does, you could look it up online. Just be glad it's not raining yet.
Oh, does this shit explode too?
When it rains, yeah.
Oh,
I-
oh no.
Oh,
I knew there was something I vaguely remembered.
You think that's bad? It does double the fucking damage. Just when it rains.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's flying overhead, and let's see. What's he gonna do? You hear him. You hear his voice booming.
Steal from me. You shall die for your sins.
I am out of water.
Damn. That was no good.
Oh, there we go. A little bit of it. It's a dry throat. Yeah. And I need you guys to roll a dexterity saving throw again.
Natural 20.
Fuck.
25.
Alright. So Yori, your hand just bounces you out of the way of this stream of silvery fluid. And Fenric, just with the grace of a goddamn dancer, managed to jump out of the way, and the line that is created from this thing's spit just hits the ground. It's still there as it swoops, or goes to make another swoop past you guys. And it is your guys' turn again. Yori, what are you doing? It's coming in hot.
I'm gonna ask a potentially stupid question.
Okay.
Is there any check I could make to see if this dragon is actually a dragon or if it's some kind of like magical illusion?
Ooh, that's a good question. You could make an animal handling check. I would assume that you've come across dragons in your heyday.
22.
Okay.
Damn.
So, as you're looking at this dragon, you trying to figure out if it's a fake or an illusion, it's a legitimate dragon. Granted, you may have never come across an orange dragon, but it bleeds. No illusion that you know bleeds. And it sure can hit fucking hard.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So you said that sodium explodes when it reacts with water, right?
Yes.
I'm going to do something very, very stupid and risky, I imagine. I would like to reach into my
I was
mess
just thinking of
kit.
doing the same thing.
I would like to reach into my mess kit and pull out my canteen, which I assume is full of water,
Okay.
and I want my hand to kind of fly me up to the dragon, and I want to just toss the canteen into its mouth.
Okay.
I had a different idea, but
All right. So I need you to do. Ooh, what would that be?
I feel like that would have something to do with dexterity.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah. You know what? Dexterity check then.
All right.
That's not a dexterity.
That is a 19 minus 1. That's 18.
All right. So you float up towards this dragon, and you realize of course, remember that sodium is highly explosive, highly reactive, I should say, to water. And you throw the canteen directly into the dragon's mouth, and the dragon's eyes get kind of wide as he stops flying and just begins hovering there in front of him.
and I'll kind of smirk, and I'll just start playing some heavy riffs on my lute, and I'll just go TNT on dynamite.
The dragon smirks at you and spits the now punctured canteen back at you.
Uh-oh.
And as he's spitting the punctured canteen back at you, you see a silvery stream right behind it. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
All right.
Well, this might be the end of Yori the Rat.
I rolled a 14 and then a natural 20.
Damn.
Okay, so for a saving throw, that's 14 plus 3, 17.
Oh, damn. So, let me get back here then, read this one. So as you get absolutely hit with this water in the face, and the stream hits you right after, you take... Oh, shit. Give me a second, I have to roll a lot here.
Oh god.
I don't have to roll a lot, I'm gonna do it on the thing. That it wasn't me. You take 77 points
God
of
damn.
fire damage plus 20 of force damage.
That's gonna put me at 0, and the 77 damage alone is more than my max HP, so I think I'm just instantly dead, right?
Yeah, that's an insta-death.
Yeah, that's instant death.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
So
How do you-
I would know,
I
because
don't-
that's what happened with me.
well, with yours
Not to
it
this
was
extreme degree.
with your death it was because you didn't take any damage and you got outright one shot. That's why you died. Yori has taken damage, so he's not outright dead. He just drops to the floor below and has one less death saving throw.
yeah. So the hand kind of just like flickers out and dissolves as I fall unconscious, and I just plummet to the ground.
You thought I wouldn't spit that out, that I'm just some mindless creature? Fools! You steal from me and think that you will not pay penance. You will all die here, and I will eat your flesh and grind your bones into nothing but dust.
It is now your turn, Tenley.
All right. Is there any sodium on my body?
No, you're completely clean. Once it hit you and burnt up, it's gone.
No. Okay. I am going to get into the clear a little bit. And shit, man, fire another arrow.
All right. Fire another arrow.
Why is it not get oh. Short move, attack. What the fuck is going on with this thing?
Why is it telling you can't do it?
No, it's fucking with me.
Ah.
Okay, there we go. 14.
Fire another arrow, and it goes wide once more. I'm pretty sure, Tenley, you actually have another attack. You can use a secondary attack, I believe.
Okay. Is the dragon still flying?
Yeah, he's flying.
How high can I jump?
I mean, you can't. As far as I know, you can't jump 30 feet in the air. I mean, you're more than welcome to try. But you're also you're also quite a distance away from him as well.
Alright, I run up to the dragon.
Okay, run the rest.
I take the top.
Run the rest of your footage. 2.
That's it.
That's it. Are you going at an angle?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got one more. You can go to the to the left or whatever, or right. Go up.
Yeah, just do it.
Right there.
Go up.
Yeah, right there. Because that was 3 full squares.
It'd only be 6. Don't we have 8?
You guys got 30 feet. Well, I don't know if you guys have all 30 feet of movement,
6.
but I think
6
you
squares.
have.
Okay.
Yeah, you have 30 feet of movement.
Okay, that's fair then. So I take off the cap of my water skin. I punch some holes in it, and I also take my bag of ball bearing. Oh shit!
Yeah, you
I feel
got
bad.
You don't have.
You got a bag of fucking gold though.
You can't use that as a weapon. That's a horrible idea. Okay. So I begin crying. I can't believe this. Why am I doing this? And I take the bag of jewels and I take the water skin and I throw them, kind of put them together and I throw them in the dragon's mouth. Sobbing.
All right, make a dexterity check. Because that's 30 feet, you're gonna have to throw that shit in the air. Not to mention the, was that 10 feet?
Damn.
Oh,
Baby.
fuck. Alright, so you through tears, sobs, whimpers, you fucking chuck your hole-filled water skin with these coins and jewels. And the coins and jewels are, of course, the lighter, so they get there first, and it pelts this dragon in the face. And as it pelts the dragon in the face, he opens his mouth up slightly, and just the water skin that's just full of holes goes into his mouth, and he looks at you with one eye, and you just see it go straight to a thin slit, and you hear a loud boom in his chest, and he takes. Fuck, that's a lot. Fucking hell. Here, I'll roll it here for you. Jesus.
Oh. Hang on, there's actual weather.
Yeah, there is.
I accidentally clicked on it.
Oh my
Says
god!
That's a lot of die, goddamn.
Holy shit! What was that?
94 damage? Holy.
Goddamn.
As the chest of this dragon, you see it just expand and contract damn near instantly. He drops to the ground below, and with all that speed, you just see him just crashing into the ground, causing a nice little divot, if you want to call it that. As he comes to a stop, I need you, Fenric, to roll a dexterity saving throw, because you need to dodge this fucking dragon's body. Yori, give yourself another point of, give yourself a death save. Or failed death save.
Nope, fuck, wrong one. That's strength. Dexterity.
It's a 94, that's a lot.
I got a dirty 20.
A dirty 20?
Oh wait, do I have?
Yeah, I rolled a 14 and my saving throw is +6.
Wow, you...
Can I sneak a reaction in real quick?
I mean, you can.
A
Still,
react.
it's... oh, what's...
Knowing that I just threw a whole bag of jewels away, I take my hemp rope that I used to save Fenric, and I start making a noose, and I put it around my head, sobbing and weeping still. Oh, why did I do this? It wasn't worth it.
Shit. Are you gonna hang yourself? From one of these trees?
I'm just starting to. That's my reaction.
Okay, so you're putting
My people can be pretty dramatic,
So you're putting this noose around your neck and looking for the sturdiest branch that's low hanging. And fuck, Fenric, it is your turn. You see
Like
this
a tackle?
dragon? Yeah, it's your turn. You see this orange dragon laying before you in the ground in a crater. He's still breathing.
Uh-huh. Well, I would like to try... Well, actually, do I want to try doing it again? Yeah, I'll try to do it. Yeah. Because it doesn't. It just says verbal or semantic components.
Okay. So what do I have to roll against?
16 wisdom.
Okay, it is at disadvantage, so because he is on the ground prone. Okay. 11. He had a 20, but 11 is the
Damn.
lower. So yeah,
So-
you're Toll the Dead.
And since it's verbal, may the afterlife give you solace in death. And that's. Nope, they roll. $13 damage.
Alright, as you do your Toll of the Dead and give him a nice farewell, it hits him, and you see part of the, it's necrotic damage, correct?
Yes.
See the part that was affected begins spreading this necrosis of the scales and subsequently the flesh below as the creature howls out in pain. And let's see. And he's still on the ground. Still alive, but he's still on the ground.
Damn.
And it is now your turn, Tenley. Are you gonna go hang yourself? Or wait, no, Yori, roll a death save.
Uh-oh, this could be the end for me.
I forgot.
If I knew
Yeah.
medicine, I would do something, but I don't know medicine.
Yeah, that's a 9. I'm dead.
Damn.
So as everything's
Can we
going
try
on, Yori, you feel the you feel your end drawing near, and do you have any last words?
One last encore. And my loot goes slack in my hand, and I close my eyes. That's
Damn.
it.
Alright, Tenley, it is your turn now. You heard the final words of Yori the Rat One last
I
encore.
asked Fenric, did he ever tell you how much he was gonna get paid for completing the mission?
Fucking hell.
This is not the time, you money goblin. This darn thing's still alive.
So, rejuvenated by the idea that there's still money to be made, I take the noose off my neck and I run up to the dragon.
Okay.
And I am going to
The dragon is hurt.
use...
He's hurting.
He's alive, right?
Oh, he's alive, but he's hurting.
I'm going to dual wield my daggers. And can I sneak up on him?
I mean, yeah, you can. I mean, technically, I guess if you want to say you're sneaking up on him now, you can. It would be you'd be getting double damage anyway because he's prone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's really no sense in.
I mean, if you wanted to sneak up, you could. You could roll a stealth check at disadvantage with your coin-filled pockets.
What's the advantage of attacking him
While he's down?
in stealth mode?
Nothing.
You could do you could do a sneak
He's already
attack.
down, so there's no advantage, right?
Yeah. Oh no, you'd have you'd get double the damage on him. That's for sure because he's prone.
I'm already getting that anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
was more being a smartass. I've never been.
So
one to
I'm
hit a
gonna
man
roll
with
the
his band.
daggers. Fuck my ass. 12.
As you go to stab the dragon, your dagger's blades slide off of his scales, and as you scream out, "Fuck my ass," the dragon,
I will happily oblige.
as he stands up, blood pouring from his mouth and his wounds. And let's see.
Oh. Why won't this bloody bastard die already?
I've done everything I can do. I even threw my money at him. Ugh.
So he, I hate to ask this, Tenley. Does 26 hit?
Wait, what?
Does a 26 hit?
Does a 26 hit your armor class? And I said I hate to ask it, because I know damn well it does.
It says a 26 does 1 damage. It hits.
Alright, so...
Should have snuck up on him.
What was that? Oh yeah, there it is. So you take 19 points of what is that? Bludgeoning damage. His tail comes back and just smacks the shit out of you from behind.
19 points?
19 full points. And it is now your turn, Fenric. This dragon is standing up. You see that he just smacked the shit out of Tenley. You see nothing but coins burst from his pockets as he gets hit, almost like a piñata. Almost like how Sonic looks when he steps on some shit and he has a bunch of rings. Just
Pinchata.
piñata. What are you doing, Fenric? Come on.
If only I knew weapons would work. And if only you would die already.
You see the dragon turn his head and look at you.
not before you die. I'll die once you lay dead at my feet like your friend.
I'll draw my short bow and try and take a shot at him.
All right. Roll to hit.
Uh, 20.
That hits.
Oh. Which does 5 piercing damage.
All right. So you shoot this arrow at the dragon, and it finds purchase in his side as just bright red blood just starts pouring out of the wound as he howls out in pain. He is looking worse for wear, but I need you to... Wait. No, I don't need you to roll anything. I roll it. 19 hit?
Yes.
So,
A 19 definitely hit.
so he smacks you with his tail, and you take... Oops, that's wrong. You take 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
He's struggling to stand up. You see his wings begin flapping. His wings are flapping hard, but he is not taking off. And we are back to you, Tinley. What are you doing? He's hurting. He's trying to take off.
First, I'm gonna get away from this fucker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I, without a lot of confidence, pull out my short bow and fire an arrow. "21.
Hits.
Finally.
Alright, roll damage.
Roll damage.
Oh, somebody just had their period. Fucking hell.
I don't see damage.
Who?
Oh, here we go. Damage.
Oh, I still have inspiration. I forgot about that.
6.
And Tenley, how would you like to kill this dragon with that arrow? Describe your shot.
I fire the arrow directly at the dragon's chest. It pierces his skin, and as it does so, I charge the dragon, take my daggers to its chest, and just chop, 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 and tear his fucking chest apart, and reach in and start grabbing every bit of treasure I can that blew up in his chest. And I say, "Oh, the money!"
As this dragon's fucking just blood and sodium fluids pour out of his body onto the grass, and you're just grabbing as much of this gold as you can. The sodium in his body begins to ignite. Granted, you're not affected by it because you're not being touched by it, but it ignites, and just catches his insides, on fire. you're just digging your fucking gold and jewels out of them. But as you're doing that, Yori still lies there dead. Fenric is hurting, and Giovanni St. Francis of the Assisi Yitzchek Martinelli walks up to you guys, and he gives you some healing. Gives you some healing, Fenric. Well, that didn't do much. 14 points of healing. And Yori, he kneels before your body and grabs the instrument off your chest. And places one hand upon your chest and prays to the carpenter god and casts Revivify on you, bringing you back to life.
Nice. With 1 hit point?
With 1 hit point.
Alright.
Hey, you fucking asshole. Don't fucking die on me today, you bastard. I only get 1 of those.
Oh, the handman lives?
Yeah, the handman lives. You can all thank me at once. It's alright. I'll accept that. Wake up, Mr. Handman Yori. Come on. We got shit to do. We got business to take care of.
I feel like I got smacked by my hand.
You got smacked, alright. You got smacked by a plane. It was smart, but for some reason you didn't think to open the container?
I wasn't thinking straight.
It was a good plan, though.
Yeah.
Good plan.
Yeah, definitely a good idea.
Yeah. Tenley! Where you at, Tenley, you green bastard?
Giovanni, a lot of help you were.
Hey, I don't have too many attack spells, especially nothing that reaches up that fucking high. Fuck you, I brought our friend back to life. We're friends, right?
Yeah, I noticed you healed both of them, but I didn't get any healing points. Perhaps a couple gold pieces for my troubles?
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Yeah. He turns around and... Alright, so,
I'm begged.
we doing this? We gonna go, confront this old man? Cause I don't know about you, but I'm fucking hurting.
Oh, I'd definitely hurt. I'd like to get one more look at this body, this dragon, though. Because, granted, the incredible fashion that Tenley so gladly shown us, I want to make sure he did. Also, I want to collect one of his teeth. I would love to have a dragon tooth.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. I'm about it.
I go back to the trees and grab my body full of gold.
While everyone's sorted together, I just want to cast Mass Cure Wounds to heal everybody. Is that alright, DM?
Yeah, that's cool. That's perfectly fine.
How much does it heal us?
3d8 plus 4, so let me roll here. Ooh, an 8, a 7, and a 6. So
25.
yeah, 25 hit points for everyone.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I feel real good. Though that Revivify, I'm not gonna say it was wasted, but I can't do it again. So if any of you fuckers die, that's it. That's all. That's all she wrote. There's only one. I mean, I could ask the carpenter god to bring you back, but maybe he's not in such giving mood, especially with the goblin. Supposedly, his people killed my god. So
We
keep
did
that
nothing of the sort.
keep that in
It was
mind,
the damn
Tenley.
Roman.
It was the Guinea Roman.
It was you people.
I don't know what you're talking about. He does like a Catholic cross from the forehead to the heart and across his chest. I don't know what you're talking about. Keep that shit to yourself, all right? Remember that, Tenley. If you die, that's it, you fucker.
We're the chosen people, and you're supposed to respect me.
Oh my god.
So, Fenric, you investigate the body after taking a adult orange dragon's tooth. And what are you investigating for? If he's like
Just to
actually dead?
make sure, yeah, he's like completely dead.
Yeah, you can see his insides fucking pouring out of that open wound that Tenley carved into his chest. You know, it's a goblin height wound that his innards are pouring out of. So he's very much dead. There's no coming back from that kind of dead.
Well, can I see the heart?
You can see the heart, yes.
Okay. Well, for a dragon, I feel like this isn't going too far. But I'm gonna give him one last jab in the heart just to be sure.
All right.
And I'll just walk up and kind of cautiously just stab the heart.
So as you stab the heart, it you push in very easily, and the heart gives way. It pushes away from, basically you're pushing it across the cavity. And as you pull out the knife, the squirt of blood, then it catches you off guard, startles you a bit.
While he's doing that, could I just tear off a few of the dragon's scales?
Sure, yeah. Hey, you just pull out a couple of the orange scales on his body. You have now two orange scales.
Payback for burning
Feel
my
free to
vest,
pay
you
me
smug
later.
fucker.
Feel free to pay me later for the trophies you got from the Dragon Eye Slate, fellas.
So, what are we doing? We gonna go confront that fucker?
Now that there's a little calm after the storm, we can wait here for a little bit and I can heal us all up.
That's true. That's true. We should make camp for the evening. I believe that would behoove us.
Well, that's a great idea. I'll take first watch if we want to make sure no ambush happens, because I feel right and ready.
Yeah, I
Okay,
fucking
if you'd
don't.
like, I can take watch. I won't sleep because I'll be too busy staring at my gold.
Right.
All right, so you guys make camp here.
Yep.
All right.
I'll make a little fire and I'll just treat everyone to a nice hearty halfling supper.
Okay. And what is this hearty halfling supper? What does it do?
I'm gonna take some dry salted beef from my rations, and I'm gonna look around and see if I can find some wild carrots and potatoes, and just kind of saute them up over a flame with the salted meat.
Okay. So you find a couple of meager-looking wild carrots, but good enough because not anybody here is the size of a normal person. So these meager-looking carrots are hearty compared to you guys. And yeah, you start sauteing them up. You see Giovanni just praying. And what are you guys doing, Tenley and Fenric?
I'm spending my whole time standing next to Yuri, kind of annoying him, telling him that it's not too late to sign the contract, and that we'll do wonderful business together, and I'll make you a star.
Still have to think about it. Honestly, don't take this the wrong way, but I don't really think your business sense would meld very well with mine. But in combat, you're an extremely valuable friend. I'll give that to you.
How valuable.
Aye, and you've got a whole sack of coin and jewels to show for it, with more in that cave.
Honestly, I can't fit any more into my pockets. So I guess I'll be happy with being as valuable as some delicious carrots, potatoes, and beef. And I continue to pester him for the entire rest of the night about signing the contract.
Okay. And Fenric, what are you doing?
I'm gonna practice playing my bird pipes.
All right. So as you guys are relaxing and kind of taking it easy after this big kill that was done, it becomes nighttime. As time has passed, like it always does, you guys can redo your what's it called? Your spell slots. And who's taking first watch? Was it you, Fenric?
Yeah.
Oh, can I make some arrows while I'm
Sure. How are you gonna make arrows? What are you making them out of?
I take sticks. I search for stone. Feathers. If I can't find feathers, I look for leaves.
Okay. Roll a nature check.
Nature.
Nature.
I never rolled a nature check before. The nature check.
Woo!
I got 13.
All right. So you don't find any feathers, but you do find some brush that could be fashioned to a to what the I forget what the fuck it's called. But yeah, you see some brush that would work perfectly good. Now you just need something to tie it all together and just roll a straight D20. Wait, I don't have to roll that for him. He knows how to do it. All right. So you have made a total of 6 arrows. 6 homemade fashioned arrows.
And I add them to my. I can't seem to add them to my. Oh, here we go. Never mind. I know how. All right, 19.
As you guys are sleeping and taking the watch, nothing happens. You guys aren't ambushed or anything. You guys sleep actually pretty damn good. And you can fully heal yourselves and give yourselves all those missing spell slots now.
Ooh.
Now, do you guys want to wake up early before the sun, or do you guys want to just wake up normal? Like, you guys have been camping out all night, fucking each other in the ass.
I wanted to ask: is there like a small stream or river like pretty close to where we camp?
We'll say that there's a small pond, not too far.
Okay.
It would be maybe 100 feet away.
Okay. I'll say just as the sun is starting to come up, hopefully before anyone else wakes up, I'll kind of just float out of my tent, and my hand will kind of set me down at the edge of the pond so that my little stubs can hang in the water. And I'll just take out my loot, and I'll just, far enough that, like, close enough to camp that everybody can still hear, but, far enough away that it's not going to, like, jar them and wake them up suddenly. But I just kind of want to play, like, a pleasant tune, and I'm just going to, very smoothly kind of sing with my eyes closed and a smile on my face. I'm just going to be like, "Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme." Just like a really kind of soothing kind of tune to start the day.
and you guys are hearing this melody break through your evening sleep. You hear Giovanni wake up. Who's singing? Sounds like my father singing. Who the fuck is singing?
Sounds like my bar mitzvah.
Sounds like your what?
Never mind. It's Yuri. He's amazing. He's gonna sign with me, and we're gonna make a lot of money together.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. Well, you guys go sign. I'm gonna go drain the dragon. You get it? Yeah.
Uh,
Means I'm gonna go take a piss there. Jesus.
I got it. I won't be signing you to my comedy branch.
Oh damn! You hear a snap, like he's snapping his fingers, like Arn.
I'm gonna cast the message cantrip and on Yuri and tell him that Temley is heading towards him. Like, hey Temley, the money goblin's on his way.
Does message let me talk back?
Yes, it lets you say one thing back.
Okay.
I think.
Thanks for the warning. And by the way, I hope I didn't wake you up. They'll just keep playing.
Okay. And Tenley, you're approaching Yori at the water's edge, just strumming along, singing a tune.
I walk right past him, dragging my dead body full of money, heading towards the town.
Oh, you're heading towards town?
Where you going in
Wasn't
such
that
a
the
rush?
plan? Well, I've got to get this thing I got to get all this gold and all these jewels loaded into my hotel room before we go and visit that old man. I'm not trying to lose any more money. That fucking dragon cost me so much gold. I almost killed myself.
All right. Well, here, let me do you a favor just so that no one gives you any prying eyes. And I'm going to cast. Wait a minute. Oh, I can't cast Alter Self on someone else, can I?
I don't think so.
Uh,
If it's a self spell, then yeah, you can't. If it's a touch spell, then yeah, you could.
Damn it.
Did I hear you correctly, Penley? Did you say before we go see the old man?
Do I have to speak Italian to you?
I'm just curious. Why would we be going to see the old man? I thought this story was over. I thought the job was done, right? I mean, put your own words. Now all of a sudden we're seeing the old man. Why are we seeing the old man?
Listen, my people are the lawyers, not you. Stop grilling me and go fuck yourself.
I don't know. It just seems a bit weird that all of a sudden now you're gonna go see this old man. Hey, Yori, did you tell him that we was gonna go see the old man?
I didn't say a thing to him, but I guess that means we're all on the same page now.
Yeah, I think Tenley, you got a little bit of explaining to do. Why would you all of a sudden want to go speak with the old man? Is there something you know that you are not telling us?
You fucking said it. You said we gotta go back to town and see the old man.
Did I?
Somebody did. I don't remember who it was. You guys were talking amongst each other about how you wanted to go see the old man. If you want to kick me out of the group, you can fucking die next time a dragon comes. I don't care. I'll sign some other artist.
Roll a persuasion check. Because you were way the
Um,
fuck ahead to hear that shit.
Out of character, I thought they were talking about going to see the old man, like
They
in
were,
front of
but
me.
you were
Yeah,
way the fuck
we were
ahead.
that, and we were also
Didn't they
whispering
say
to
that
each
shit?
other. We
Didn't
were
they talk
whispering.
about it right after we killed the dragon?
They were also whispering. No, they weren't talking about it after killing the dragon. It was in the cave, and you were walking
Yeah.
way ahead.
Me and my filthy goblin mouth. What what am I rolling?
You're rolling
Persuasion.
persuasion.
Would that be against our insight?
Yes, it would be against our insight.
Okay. Oh, that went somewhere. There we go.
Fucking 10.
Damn.
15.
I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah. I rolled an 18, so yeah, I don't know who you trying to fool, Tenley. I don't buy that shit.
Yeah, you don't buy anything.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound
Keep all
like
your money to yourself.
it doesn't
You
sound
greedy
like you
bastard.
was able to hear the conversation that was being had before you walked out of the cave with your fucking corpse full of jewels.
Well, you must not see the size of my ears, but
I do, but that's the problem. I do, but unless you can hear a fucking mosquito fart in the fucking next continent in a goddamn fucking cotton ball, I don't believe that you heard us talking.
I can smell it too.
Yeah, I bet you can. I bet you can hear a mosquito pissing into a cotton ball 3 continents over. It's gold. It's gold. Henley
All
takes a
right, well-
fucking. My urine stream was gold as well. It was a dark gold. It had a little bit of blood in there. Could have been jewels. You never know. Why didn't you take a fucking interest in that, huh?
Hey, hey, look, if you want me to come with you, I'll come with you. If you don't, then fuck it, I won't.
I do. I want you to come with us. I just want you to cut the shit. Come on, Tenley. We know that you know. We're playing like you don't know that we know. Because I know that you know that I know that you know. You understand?
You're confusing me.
Your people are easily confused when it's not about gold. Gold and
What about
baubles. See? Henley, we know. We fucking know that the old man is behind at least the fucking werewolf. I mean, he had his fucking symbol carved right into him.
Is that why we're going? Is that why we're going there?
Are you fucking kidding me? Why else would we go see the old man? The pest of him? Oh, hey, old man, can you see me, you blind bastard? Did you happen to kill your own grandson? Shit, what if he actually did kill his fucking grandson?
Hang on.
I turn around and just keep walking towards the village with my body full of gold.
Hey, don't you fucking leave me.
I keep walking.
hang on.
Come back
That
here.
symbol that we saw.
Oh no, what were you
That
saying?
symbol we saw on the werewolf. Where in the old man's house did we see that?
Is in the kids' room. It was on a banner.
Huh. Hey, Guaz, I have a theory. Yeah, I feel like I should roll a history check for that. Because I was trying to be like in character about it, but
I mean, if you want to. I mean, you had the I think you discerned in the cave, both you and Yori discerned in the cave that the symbol was from at least in the old man's house is where you saw it.
Well, I didn't make that connection.
Ah.
I only found the symbol. Yori made the connection.
Ah.
Yori made the connection because he read Tenley's mind.
Very intrusive.
Hey, you keep walking.
Well, anyway, while Giovanni and Tenley are kind of yelling back and forth, I just want to float back to camp and like cut the piece of flesh that has a symbol on it on the werewolf. Like I want to cut it off with my dagger, and just kind of, and then I'll float back to Giovanni and I'll just say, "Let's just go to the old man now." I don't think that he had anything directly to do with it, but it's still worth inquiring.
Yeah, I
And-
think you might be right, because, you know, I don't think he would have killed his own grandkid.
Fenric, can you send a message to Tenley, tell him to meet us at the old man's house?
Well, as far as I know, that's where he's already going once he stashes his gold.
Yeah, let that insightful bastard fucking rot. Let him go to his little hotel room and rub his coins together and get off on it. Prick.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll still do it.
Fucking hiding information.
Fair enough.
Jesus.
And I'll just start floating into town to the old man's house.
I want to go. Well, continue trying to drag the body of the dead werewolf. Like, I'm gonna bring this just in case they need more proof.
Hey, Benrick, you got an axe or something on you? Hatchet, perhaps?
Let me check my pack. I don't think I do. I do not. I have a crowbar, a hammer.
Take that crowbar and hammer and hack that fucking werewolf's head off. Because, we don't need to drag that fucker's corpse. Ain't no fucking bones in his body, apparently. So, yeah, just take his head. If anybody asks, I mean, we could just show that fucking head instead of lugging that fucking sack of shit.
True. Well, yeah, if it don't got bones, then that means probably do it with just a sword.
I mean, you could, yeah. I'm gonna take his hand just in case they're like, oh no, we don't think this, we don't think, the pupper here could, actually done anything. Here's his fucking claws, you dumb fuck. Go fuck your mother. Jesus.
Fair enough. I'll agree with you on that one.
You see, Giovanni cut the hand off.
And I'll follow up with trying to cut the head off.
Okay. And Tenley, you are seeing town, and where are you going?
I'm going straight to my room. I dump all the gold from the body.
So as you're walking through town to the inn, you see people looking at you wide-eyed and fearful as you're dragging a skeleton full of gold and jewels through the town square.
I proclaim at the top of my lungs, we found him. We killed the werewolf that was kidnapping all of the townsfolk. He also had all of the adventurers laying around his lair. This is one of them.
Roll a persuasion check.
$15.
Some of the people are kind of looking at you a bit, confused. Others, however, are just ecstatic. They begin clapping for you and celebrating. You hear your name, Tenley, 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 as they're chanting your name. The townspeople go run up to you, and some of them give you a hug. A couple of ladies give you a kiss, and they just are starting to celebrate your triumphant return.
I take off my hat and say, Please, anything you can spare. There are more people. There are more mysteries to solve.
You see some people start pulling what little money they have out of their pockets, couple gold here and there, just start throwing it in your hat. One guy gives you a piece of bread in the hat. That's all he has, and you're standing there asking for more money with a backpack full of fucking money, fucking pockets overflowing full of money and jewels, mind you, a corpse, a skeleton that somehow, some way, you've devised a way for it to carry money, but sure, they will give you more money.
I have the biggest smile on my face and a gleam in my eye that only a deflowered virgin has.
Oh fuck! And as
Thank you. You were all too kind. You were all too kind.
And the rest of you guys are coming upon the town, and you're seeing this sight of villagers flocking to Tenley as he's just gushing with joy and orgasmic pleasure, as you see some of them throwing coin into his hat, and you just see Giovanni just shaking his head. So are we gonna let this play out, or are we just gonna go to the old man?
I'm going to drop a few gold by each of the houses once we're done. I can't let these people give everything they have to him, even if he might deserve a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Well, what about the dragon's horde now? So that at least I think, we killed the dragon that the horde belongs to.
I'd say
the cave's not that far.
I'd say we should tell that barkeep. Maybe he can send a few people up there to redistribute a little bit of the wealth. Make sure that these people don't go hungry.
Yeah, fuck yeah, communism, yeah!
I mean, honestly, I want to go back and grab a couple of gems, but that can wait.
Yeah, I took what I needed, gave it to my alms box. I don't need any of it.
I have what I need, and more. And he'll just float over to the old man's house and knock on the door.
Giovanni follows you.
I'll follow in suit since I have the head.
Okay. So, you guys are going to the old man's house. And Tenley, you are still just getting celebrated as the townspeople are practically dragging you to the tavern. Everybody wants to buy you a drink. Everybody wants to buy you a meal. A few of the town's ladies want to spend the night with you. They're just so grateful that you've killed the creature and found out what the creature was. I'm surely you have a
because can't even be mad at him because he's the one that actually killed the dragon.
And surely you have a piece of the creature that killed these townsfolk and the adventurers on you, I'm sure, as they drag you into the tavern and try to get you to revel in your triumph.
I sit and I tell them stories about how we went through the cave and killed all of the... What the hell are they called?
Kobolds.
What?
Kobolds. Kobolds.
Yeah, killed all the kobolds. They said they were going to come to the town and attack because too many people have entered their cave. It must have been the other adventurers trying to find the werewolf who's been taking your people. So we fought mercilessly. We had to go through about 50 of them. And they kept coming in waves and waves, and we just kept fighting, and we finally got to the lair, and we saw the werewolf, and we had to slay that. We had to slay a big monster, a giant skeleton. It was, oh my goodness, it was the fight of our lives.
Oh, do tell more, brave adventurer.
I don't want to sound like a hero.
My loins are so moistened by this story. And as we go past this story, you guys are knocking on the old man's door, and the door opens for you.
Hey, did I get a chance to like dump all my gold in my hotel room yet, or no?
No, you're still enjoying the party with the people.
I still have my hat off, by the way.
Okay. So the door opens. Yes, come in. Who's there?
It's the adventurers who talked to you the other day.
Oh, yes. Come in, close the door behind you. There's a lot of noise out there.
Uriel float in with Giovanni and close the door behind them.
Oh, and Fenric.
Oh yeah, and Fenric. Sorry. We believe that we might have put an end to the trouble for good, though strange set of circumstances, being as they are.
Yes, strange indeed. What are these circumstances that you speak of?
Well, we followed the blood trail. We eventually went right outside of town, came to a cave. We went in there. There was a horde of kobolds that we had to go through. The werewolf in question was sort of crucified up on the cave wall, and all of its bones seemed to have torn to rubber or just dematerialized. And the same insignia on the banner in your grandson's room was carved into the werewolf.
Okay, did you cut him down? Or did you leave him there?
Well, I have the carving, and Giovanni and Fenric have his hand and head.
You should have left him there in the cave. He was left there for a reason. I'm surprised, though. Surprised you made it out of that cave. I was planning to go to that cave and check on you, make sure you guys were good and dead. That's apparently you have seriously more gumption than most of those other adventurers.
You had something to do with all of this, didn't you?
I did, yes. You see, the pain of losing a grandchild, a loved one, will make you do things you never could imagine. You see, rage and anger are strong fuels that will propel you to doing great things that you once thought impossible. However, once you taste that sweet taste of revenge, it's empty. It doesn't fill the hole. Yes, I crucified the werewolf. Yes, I carved the insignia, as I thought it would make me feel better. Unfortunately, it didn't. I want my grandson back in my life. So, I'll do anything it takes, whether that means walking through you, killing each of you, or dying here in my chair where I sit. I will see my grandson one way or the other.
There's a third option. You could turn yourself in, make sure nobody else has to be hurt. Yes, you suffered a great loss, and it's unfair. But nobody else should have suffered because of what happened to you. The best thing that you can do for the rest of these people and make this town safe is to turn yourself in. If you come willingly, we'll put in a good word for you. If not, we'll cut you down.
You understand. I am not hurting innocent people. The people I have hurt are your adventurers, as he quotes in the air. Your people send such vile people. The first group was nothing more than cowards. Nothing more than absolute pathetic cowards. I'm blind, but I know the smell of a coward. And you know what happened? They ran off. You know what happened? Once they ran off, they were brought back. And further cowardice, their cowardice was repaid in blood. And that blood,
Right.
that essence, went towards bringing my grandson back. The second group, anybody. They'll hire anybody as an adventurer. Not heroes, not good people. The second group was nothing more than bandits. Bandits wearing a badge. And you stand there telling me, oh, you don't have to kill any more good people. I've never killed a single solitary good person in my life. So don't stand there and tell me, oh, just turn yourself in. There is no third option. Either you step aside or I step on you. You understand? Nothing, and I mean nothing, will stop me from bringing back my grandson. You don't understand the pain, the empty that I feel each and every day. But you stand there on your moral high horse. Oh, just turn yourself in. No one else has to die. One more will die. And it is either you or me. But my grandson will return.
Excuse me, Mr. Mayor.
I'm no longer the mayor. Even
Oh.
I can see that I am no longer fit for office.
Well then, I have one question for you. Maybe two. What deal did you strike for this to happen?
He cocks his head slightly to the side and gives a confused look just off in front of him. He's not even looking at you guys.
Deal? Was no deal.
Well, as far as I know, when it comes to bringing anybody back from the dead, without the dead rising necromancy,
And he smirks as you say necromancy.
that also comes with a cost of either yourself, others, or I think just those two things. Maybe a third thing that I can't remember. But even those come with a cost besides just those.
You know, Frederick, I pegged you for a simple man. And yet you're very smart, very wise. You are correct. Necromancy comes at a cost. but no cost is too high for a loved one. If either of you, any of you, understood what it felt like to lose a loved one, then you would know no price is too high.
Well, not really to counter that, but to say something with that. I noticed on the community board as we were walking in, I saw a poster, had my face on it, saying that people were looking for me, my family. Now, I don't remember what happened, but something must have happened that made me leave. And I don't remember why. Was it too traumatic? I don't know. But surely you can understand. Sometimes some things have to pass. Granted, what your son had to go through, not go through, but what he was forced through, being murdered, wasn't right. And sure, taking some bad people out of the world isn't the worst thing. Wait, why don't you just get bandits? They're horrible people as far as I know.
So are the adventurers from the guild, and that's all I've done, is use their essence. That's all I've done. Just killed adventurers. But apparently there's a moral high ground that killing somebody, whether they are good or bad, is wrong. Even if it's in the fashion of bringing back a loved one. Isn't that right, Yari?
I won't pretend to understand what you're going through. I've been fortunate enough to not lose any family in my life. But sure, the people that you killed, they might have not been good people. But even bad people can do good things. And bad people can have loving families that don't deserve to have that person taken from them. How many families have you inadvertently destroyed trying to bring back your own?
9.
So what makes you better?
I never claimed to be better. I'm not doing this out of some righteous sense. I know what I'm doing is wrong. However, I don't sit there and pretend. I tell it like it is. They needed to die. They were told to come here. They were paid to protect this village, to protect this town. And all they managed to do was fuck it up. They thought nothing of but themselves. Cowards, thieves. Nothing more, nothing less.
So why didn't you take that bloodlust out on that dragon, or the kobolds? Things that were already terrorizing the town.
The kobolds actually never terrorized the town, neither was the dragon. The kobolds, they were in the cave. They were refugees from a faraway land. The dragon was their leader. Did they attack you first, or did you attack them first out of fear?
Mr. Tenley stirred the pot, twisted his words.
Mr. Tenley stirred the pot, but you had no problem eating the soup, now did you? Don't think I don't hear that gold dancing around in your pockets. He may have been the catalyst, but you profited. You went into a cave, unknowingly killing a bunch of refugees, and then killed their leader. Because of one man. Seems as though there perhaps may be a third option. question is, do you have the stomach for it, Yori?
I'm beginning to think that Tenley lied about the cave. Because now
Unfortunately,
there's a counterpoint. The old man says they were refugees wanting to hide. Tenley, I don't remember what Tenley said, but it was
They weren't
nothing like
one.
what the old man is saying.
They weren't wanting to hide, they were wanting to live. There's a difference.
Well, sometimes you gotta hide to live.
And sometimes you have to kill.
To survive.
Is that what that was about in the cave? Survival? Or was it greed? Was it curiosity? What kept pushing you down those caverns? Deeper.
old man, have you ever asked yourself, maybe you're responsible? Think
How?
about it.
Explain to me how I'm responsible for your actions. You just stood there and told me Tenley was the one who stirred the pot. It was all
I'm not talking
Tenley.
about all that.
And what are you talking about?
Those adventurers, the first round, the cowards, as you called them, and maybe, perhaps they were, all they wanted to know was what the creature was that did it and if it was alive or dead. If it was already dead at that point, if you had already killed it, why didn't you just tell them that? Let them be on their way. Then they wouldn't have sent another group, and another, and then us. All of this could have been avoided.
I didn't kill the creature, the werewolf, when the first group came about. I killed the creature after the second group. The first two groups, cowards and thieves, that's why they died. I killed the werewolf after. Then the third group showed up, and I was so close. You know what that third group was made up of? Go on, take a guess.
Wouldn't have anything to do with that giant skeleton, would it?
Perhaps. Perhaps they were the reason that that skeleton was there. Perhaps they were thinking, let's outsmart the creatures in the cave. Let's drop a giant into their caverns.
He leans in and looks at you for the first time, his cold, milky eyes almost looking through you.
They all spoke Draconic. They knew what they were doing. Nothing but murderers. But here you are. Nothing more than murderers yourselves. Talking to me about morality. You know, there are no more orange kobolds or dragons. Those were the last of their kind. You are responsible for their extinction. But forgive me for killing trash. Forgive me for using the death of trash to further my goal.
He holds his hands up.
Go on. Take me away. Feel like a real hero.
If they were in the cave, then how come it was never mentioned to us?
The people don't know about the kobolds because they know that people fear them. They look different. Most kobolds are either red or black. Hardly ever orange. And don't ever have a dragon. I mean, you saw the dragon, did you not? You saw the size of him.
We definitely
Not like
did.
he could hide easily, right? Yeah, I mean, the townspeople would know.
But didn't you know?
I know. And I promised to keep them secret.
Huh.
They entrusted me. And I entrusted them. I don't trust many people.
Well, that's fully alright. We didn't expect you to trust us.
Yes, but here you are, in my home. So, Yari, take me away. If you feel that what you're doing is good, then haul me off to the gods. Or,
So, you're right. There's no sense in arguing morality. And he kind of brandishes his lute and says, "An eye for an eye, and the whole world's blind." I don't want to kill you, though. And I won't.
tell me more about this Tedley.
He's a Shylock. He lies and tells half truths and hides the full truth to fill his coin purse. He dragged the corpses of one of those adventurers into town filled with gold. Claimed that he was the one that killed the werewolf. Or that we were, I suppose. And he's at the pub getting showered with praise and coin of these people who likely have nothing left to give. Honestly, I was planning, once everything was said and done, to distribute some of the wealth of the dragon's hoard into the village. Maybe help these people pick up the pieces of everything they lost. Doesn't make what we've done right, but it's something, I suppose.
It sounds like Tenley perhaps may need to meet those other 9 adventurers.
Yori will look to Fenric and Giovanni, because he's very conflicted.
Yeah, I ain't got an opinion on the matter. I mean, this is above my head.
I feel conflicted about it too, because on one hand, we have the old man. Let's ignore the first 2 groups, since it was discovered that they were not so great people, putting it in the moral compass. But after he killed the wolf, he then wanted to bring his son back and wanted to use the adventurers as a resource. Morals say that's not right. But ignoring that and going on to what happened with us in the cave and what you said Tenley did, morally, that would put him in the wrong, making him a bad person. But for us, he's a co-worker, kind of a friend because he saved me out of a pit. Granted, I could have gotten out. He still helped. So he's kind of a friend. So it's just like, there's a really hard line to cross here.
But the old man has a point. Tenley did lie about the intentions of the kobolds.
I know, because he's a money goblin.
And even though I was able to understand them with that spell I had cast, suppose I jumped to conclusions. Figured it was us or them. Fleeing hadn't even crossed my mind.
I mean, it crossed my mind, but then I didn't want you guys to see me as a coward and I leave you to die, if you died. I mean, we could, as like a twist of fate, we could leave Tenley up to the flip of a coin.
It would be poetic, wouldn't it?
It sure would.
Giovanni holds out the platinum piece that was given to him. So,
Yori'll take it and flip it.
What do we want to say the sides will be?
Heads, he lives. Tails, he dies. What does it land on?
well, let's
I mean,
see.
I could flip an actual. I
I was
flip
gonna
an
flip
actual.
I was gonna flip a D2.
Oh,
Heads is 1, tails is 2. Tails is 2.
it was tail.
Yori kind of sighs and frustratedly runs his hand through his hair and floats out the door and heads to the tavern.
What did it say? I couldn't see it.
It landed on tails, old man.
I tell you what. Tells he lives, or tells he dies, right? Tenley dies at Tells, correct?
To tell you the truth, even though you just said I'm smart and wise, I've already forgotten.
I had said Tails, he dies.
So, Hendrik, Giovanni, go get your friend Yori. Go home. Leave Tenley to me, and I shall deal with him myself. You have enough blood on your hands as it is.
I feel now morally this has made me a bad person, but
There's no such thing as morality when morality is out of the question. Like your friend said, bad people do good things and good people do bad things. It's what they call a gray area. You have found yourself in one. So, what is gonna happen is a good person is gonna do a bad thing to a bad person. That is what's going to happen. But you needn't bother yourself with that. Just go on about your day. Go home, wherever that is, and leave Tenley to my own form of judgment.
you mean like a vigilante?
Sure.
Because as far as I know, they're good people. They do a lot of good outside of everything, but they usually do
They do what
bad
needs to
things
be
to
done.
bad people.
They do what needs to be done. That's what makes them good. Your friend Tenley, or whatever he is, only thinks of gold.
How much time has passed by while you guys are doing this?
We could say been about 20 minutes. I mean, you're still getting showered by love, but it is kind of dying down, and some of the chicks are wanting to take you home. A couple of the dudes too.
Yeah, I've gotten all the all the gold out of these people that I think I'm gonna get. So
Okay.
I would imagine in this time I'd be on my way to my hotel room,
Yep.
drop
And
off all my gold.
you will have dropped off your gold and had yourself a nice little tug to your golden jewels. And where are you going? To the old man's house?
I take all the sheets and blankets off my bed.
Oh shit.
I take my pillowcase and I say, "Come on, ladies, we've got some gold to get," and we head towards the cave.
Okay. And as you and these two voluptuous women are following you, you see Yori floating up towards where you are.
And I'm fantasizing about how much gold we can fit in their bras, and it's making me harder than seeing their tits.
As Yori is floating on his hand towards you, there's rage in his eyes and there's tears streaming down his face.
Would you guys say that? Hang on.
Look at Yuri, I say, "What happened? Did you lose your gold?"
And I'll just kind of scream and like leap off my hand and try and like tackle him.
All right. So you make an acrobatics check, and Tenley make a dexterity check.
Would he be at a disadvantage, being that he's
No, we'll say that the hand kind of gave him
a
a little jump, like a little, little push. What were you gonna say, Fenric?
Well, I was gonna ask if Yori would still be within like 120 feet, but never mind.
Oh, okay. But you are, and you could hear the commotion outside. So,
Well, I was gonna use a cantrip, use
oh,
message, but since Yori's already done that, kind of defeats the point.
Yeah, that was
Because then it's obvious what's gonna happen.
That was a 6 total, by the way.
okay. What'd you roll? Damn.
17.
So
What?
you see Yori just, I mean, launch himself at you. Just rage filled. His face is beet red, tears streaming down his eyes. His hands almost like animalistic claws as he leaps towards you, and you just sidestep him and he crashes into the ground.
All you cared about the whole time was money. Those kobolds were the last of their kind. And you didn't even care about wiping them out because you just wanted gold. I can't believe I let myself travel with you. I can't believe I was about to call you a friend.
If I
Do you know
remember
what
right,
it's like?
you killed
Do you
a
know
shit
what
ton
it's
of
like
them
to be
too.
persecuted because you're different? Because you're the only one like yourself?
Yes, I know that your kind likes to eat garbage out of dumpsters, but I never judged you. And if I remember correctly, you were you killed you did second place as far as damage done to those fucking tangerines, only to me. And who was it that said they all have to die?
And I'll just take my wineskin off and toss it to him. Take your money. And pray we don't ever cross paths again.
Oh,
At this point, Fenric would show up. Like, Yori, what are you doing? I understand that this hits home for you. At least I think it hits home for you, because obvious reasons. But what are you
you just gave
doing?
me a big bag of money.
Oh. Well, I don't care about the money. Come on, Yori. Get you off your. Well, let's get you off your ass.
My hand will pick me back up.
Oh, come on. Let's talk somewhere else where the money goblin can't hear us.
And I'll kind of just wipe my eyes and spit at Tenley's feet and just float away.
And as you guys go towards the tavern and Tenley back towards the cave, Giovanni meets up with you and Fenric in the bar.
Okay. Now look, I understand.
I wipe the spit off my feet with a gold coin and keep going.
But look, Yuri, I understand that now. At least I think we know the truth of everything. That it really hits hard for you, because it's very clear that you've been. To be blunt with it, it's very clear you've been different from everybody for a very long time.
My entire life.
Well, damn, that's longer than I was thinking already. But besides the point, you know how I am. I'm have my moments. Very rarely, but I have them. Other than that, I'm usually this big, well, big idiot, bet for lack of better word. But since we already know what he's gonna do, we already know what's gonna happen now. Since it was very clearly indicated by the old man, he even spoke to me because me being me, and that we're now in a moral gray area. And what I essentially agreed to was to let him take care of it. Since you and I both know we were lied to, he takes it out of our hands and takes care of it. Now, while I don't like having things done for me, this is something that I don't know if I could do. That's why I'm having him do it. So we'll say instead of going on a rampage on him, before the day is out, we leave town.
Yeah, I agree. I think we need to take ourselves and skip town.
There's one thing I need to do before that.
And what's that? Before you even leave, tell me.
I'm going to give the bartender the gold that the guild was going to give me. I don't deserve it. But these townspeople, they've seen hard times. They've lost a lot. They'll make better use of it.
Yeah, I agree. He pulls Giovanni pulls out his alms box, just opens it and aims it towards you, Yori. Here, take everything I got out of there.
He's going to take the gold and put it in the pouch with his own payment and go into the bar. And he's going to float up to the bartender and put the big sack of gold in front of him.
What's this for?
You need it more than we do. We don't deserve it.
What does that even mean?
The job was already done by the time we got here. And in trying to help, well, there wasn't any need for us here. We'll be on our way. But we appreciate the hospitality.
You tell that guildmaster that we'll gladly join. Not sure with everything going on, but I feel as though you got a lot on your mind. So I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
And he just gives you a nod and
Yeah, he'll turn around and kind of, kind of stifle a few silent sobs and wipe the tears that are still coming out of his eyes and just go to where they told the carriage man to meet them, and he'll just wait.
Giovanni
Okay.
goes over there as well and just kind of stands there.
No, I understand that I said we need to leave, but I've been really thinking about it, and there's something that's been gnawing at the back of my head, but I really want to go grab at least 2 of those gems. One, because something's telling me I'm going to need it, and another one is because I find your hand really cool, so I want to have a mini version of that. I promise I will be in and out. I won't stop for anything, except for one thing from Tenley. I won't touch him. I just ask him a question, and then I'm gone from the cave, and I'm back here.
Okay, so you begin making your way towards the to the cave, and Giovanni just kind of stands there. So make a pretty good theme. I ain't in the businesses of theme ups, but you ever looking for somebody to team up, let me know. He's telling that to you, Yori.
I appreciate it. And honestly, I feel like I need to go to confession after what we've done.
Yeah, I feel you there. Feel you there. I tell you, you can kneel down, but it'd be a bit redundant at this point. But yeah, on the trip, I'll read some of the a good book to you, okay? Hopefully that helps you feel a little bit better.
I appreciate that.
And Fenric, as you're making your way towards the cave, you see Tenley.
Making my way towards the cave.
You see Tenley singing a tune
Na-na-na-na-na-na.
with
Oh
just
my god.
a blanket full of gold, and these two beautiful women carrying as much gold and jewels as they can.
Including their bras. I've got one of their bras hanging around my neck, just filled with gold.
Oi, Tenley, I got a question for you.
Hey, check out these double D's. I knew they were good for something.
Yes, haha, very funny. But seriously though, um, you know those contracts you've been asking Yori and I about?
Contracts. Yeah.
Okay. Well, surely you understand that every contract needs to be filed, whether it's signed or not, or even if it's been signed as no.
Well, that's not what my attorney said.
Well, that's not the case of the attorney. That's more of just the case of storage.
Oh, well, maybe I can dig up the contract. I may have thrown it out.
Oh well, if you have any copies on you, can I see them? All of them? Because I'd like to be your personal file keeper.
I don't know. 1 minute, Yuri's coming up to me crying like his bubby just died, and then you're over there consoling him. He attacks me, and now all of a sudden you're coming up to me about the contract. I gotta be honest with you. I have a feeling you're up to no good. I'm an honest man. I don't like to be taken advantage of.
Well, Yori, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Yori, because the dragon, he almost died. We did stop at the tavern just before, and the barkeep had some mighty strong stuff that he said he was keeping special for the occasion. And he may have had a little too much of it because of the stress. I didn't touch it because I'm not a bar goer, tavern. I don't go to bars or taverns. So he just had a little too much, was got to thinking, and then became angry and wanted to take it out on you.
Gave me a nice chunk of coin, so I can't be too mad at him.
Yeah. I mean, hell, I'd give you more. I'll pay you 100 gold. The 100 gold you've been wanting. If you let me be your personal file keeper.
Yeah, one gold at a time, right? Half a coin at a time, you cheap bastard.
Nope, all of it right now. I'll even double it. 200 gold. Right now, if
Oh,
you let me be your personal file keeper.
I don't have anywhere to put it.
Well, that's even better.
I've stuffed all the money everywhere I can. I don't think
You
any
got
of these nice women would let me fill up their mouths with gold too. And then I give them both a look just to see if they give me a head nod.
They nod.
They nod no or they nod yes.
They nod yes.
Oh shit.
You understand?
I couldn't
Oh,
do that. I couldn't do that. That's just these are women, not camels. Although look at the
idea.
humps on this one.
You got any socks on you?
I do, and I show him a sock that I have strapped to my backpack already filled with jewels.
Yeah. Oh, well, hang on. Wait. I have a pouch. I can just strap it to you somewhere.
I don't understand the urgency here. Why do you need the contracts right this second? Why don't you pack up some treasure from inside the cave and you can come back to my room. We'll see if we can find them.
It's because I got to talking with Yori, and he said that he wanted to sign the contract right now. And as I was coming over here, I had the thought, well, why can't I just keep the files? I may be stupid at times, but I don't set things down unless I'm going to sleep. So why not just have me hold on to shit? And even then, if I'm familiar enough with it, I can find it no matter where it goes.
We've got a deal. Go fill up your pockets and everything you can, including your socks and underwear, with treasure from the cave.
Hmm.
Come back to my room and we'll sort everything out. All I ask is half of the treasure you can carry, and that's in advance.
I don't want to fill up my clothes. How about I just fill up like a, or if I just hold out my shirt and then fill that up like a bowl? Because I don't want to know the feeling of coins on my giblets or anywhere
Oh,
else for that matter.
bring as much as you can, and don't be stingy.
Yeah, you got it. So I'll head into the cave,
All right,
doing as I told them I would do.
you go into the cave and not Carnivaro, Tenley. You and your lady friends get into your hotel room and just start pouring the gold into your room. And as you're pouring it, you're just enjoying it. You're just ecstatic. You know, the ecstasy of the gold just rushing across your skin is just getting to be too much for you. And you know damn well, and what Fenric's gonna find out real quick is there's still not much of a dent into that hoard. And Fenric, you get into
I
the
pull out out of my pocket. I look at the ladies. I say, "It's time to party," and I pull out a spiritual 20 20-point die, and I spin it and start singing Hava Navida Hava Navida Hava Navida hey hey hey,
Oh my god.
and we dance around the room.
As you guys are dancing
And I just
around,
roll around in my money.
as you guys are dancing around and singing the songs, and then you guys kind of quiet down, and you hear a knock at the door, and it's Fenric. It's Fenric with a shirt full of gold, and you just start singing "Die, die, Anu, die, die, Anu."
All right,
And
so I go to the door. Oh, sorry.
he pours the gold out onto the floor for you, and it's getting to be late. It's starting to get to be nighttime, but he pours the gold out for you.
Alright, here's that code. Now that contract. I talked to Yori on my way back here. He was really stubborn. Because he wanted to take a break from his hand, so he didn't have his necklace on. He was super stubborn about putting it back on and didn't want to come here. He must be still angry about whatever he got angry about. So if you let me see the contracts, I'll run it to him, get his signature, sign it, and bring it back here to you so that way you can close the contract.
Yeah, he said something about me being money hungry. I don't even know what he was talking about. I go to my dresser drawer, and being as I'm suspicious, I have a completely different contract written up. It's very very cut and dry, and basically says that he'll get 50% of any of every dollar that he makes off of his music, period, and we'll promote it. It's on the up and up, and I give that to Fenric, expecting that there's some sort of trouble that's going to come my way from it, but covering my ass.
Hang on.
Here you go.
Okay, so I'll take the paper and read it. So 50% of every dollar. Wait.
It's a very fair deal.
Something. I remember you and Yori going over the contract. I remember him reading it out loud. It did not say this. Are you trying to
Yeah,
dip
this
us
is
on a
actually a better
contract?
deal, so I'm sure he'll be even happier to sign it.
Yeah. The contract that you guys went over. Not this one.
Oh,
This
he
is a
wants to make
different
less money?
contract. No, this not less money. He just wants to sign the same thing that you guys talked about. I
Oh,
don't
he didn't
remember
like
how
that
much
one. I
that is.
tore it up and drafted up a better one for him.
I don't remember you tearing it up, though. I remember you putting it away.
Roll a deception check, Tenley.
Sorry, I know I'm really slow with these rolls.
Oh, it's okay. And Fenric, roll a perception check.
Perception?
Oh, I got a 25.
Yeah, perception.
Damn. I got it. Even if I rolled a nat 20, but my perception is only +1, so it's only 21.
Okay, so you kind of got the feeling that this conversation is just going to be a stalemate, that the contract that you were given is the only one that you're going to be given. Tenley Tenley is intentionally trying to deceive you with this switch in contracts. Doesn't matter if it was torn up or hidden somewhere else. It seems as though it's a stalemate.
Old school money goblin trick.
Well, if you want to give the contract, then get this piece of paper back, and we'll see you tomorrow. Discuss a new contract.
Sounds like a plan.
Alrighty then. We'll see you some other
I'm
time.
I'm very suspicious.
We'll see you some other time in your money goblin endeavors.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh.
Be prosperous, my friend.
You too.
As you say your goodbyes, what are you doing?
Who?
Me?
You. Fenric.
Running out to not running, but leaving the tavern, heading towards the wagons to see if Giovanni and Yori are still there.
Okay, they are. And Henley, as you're immediately suspicious of what occurred, what are you doing? Are you still staying here in your hotel room celebrating with these two beautiful women that seem to be just practically throwing themselves at you, or what's the plan?
I immediately burn the old contract. So there's no evidence of it. And I asked the ladies, is there any sort of like a carriage service or something so we can get out of town and I can show you ladies how I live?
Hey, look at you. But don't you want to stay here with us? There's more gold and more jewels.
I'd like to get this small fortune over to my place, and then we can come back. I'll only have you ladies for a couple of days, and we'll be right back.
Roll a perception check.
Have you ever been to a Hollywood party?
Roll a perception check.
Perception?
Perception, yes. Okay.
14.
You hear coming through the floorboards of your room. It's above the tavern. You hear the voice below you. Hey, everybody. Apparently there's a cave just to the north that's got gold and jewels. I was told by one of those heroes, the one on the hand, that we could help ourselves to it. So everybody, before anyone else gets their grubby hands on it, I think we need to reclaim it.
I get teary-eyed. I look at the treasure that I do have, and I don't want to lose it. And then I think of the Walmart Black Friday scenario that's going to happen at the cave. And I want to avoid that. And I really doubt how much money I'll be able to carry out when everyone's making a mad dash for it. I'm probably going to get robbed. So I stick with the plan.
But we don't want to go with you. We want to stay here and have fun. Come on, Tenley. Let's have that Hollywood party here. Spin the dice and sing that song again. Hubba, hubba, ba, 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 hubba, ba, ba. That, you know which one.
Okay, one more time, but I do have to go, ladies.
hey. They start dancing with you.
Hava, Navida, Hava. I should have saved that one. Navida, Hava, Navida. Hey, 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 hey.
And you guys are dancing, and we go back
Rolling
to
around.
Yori, Giovanni, and Fenric. The Wagoneer, or stagecoach, you hear him. Hey there!
It's
Hey,
the Mr. Wagon Man.
I see you guys are alive. Good to
Yes.
see. I thought there was 4 of you.
the fourth isn't coming with us.
Oh,
He's deciding to stay in town for the evening. At
oh,
least as far as we're aware.
that's
He might be going somewhere else, maybe to go get more gold. But anyways, we're kind of in a hurry, so would we
oh
be able to
shit.
leave now?
I mean, I guess we could, sure. Um, I did kind of plan on, using the bathroom, but
Oh, that's fine. Go relieve yourself. Do whatever you need to. But we are kind of in a hurry. At least I am.
well, okay. He gets off the stagecoach and jogs towards the tavern. And Finley, you have finished up with your dancing and all that. All ladies are trying to get you to dance again.
Come on, ladies. Is there a stagecoach? Am I going to have to ask somebody else?
Take the next one out tomorrow. Stay with us. Come on.
I'm going to rent a private stagecoach. Have you ever had a threesome on top of a pile of treasure in the back of a stagecoach?
No, but that sounds like fun.
I gotta be honest, girls. Your voices are so seductive and sexy.
Fuck
What are you? So do you
Hey,
want to come
baby.
with me, or are you gonna stay?
I think I'm gonna stay.
Nah.
Hey, asshole. Come on, let's party here for the evening.
All
No,
right. Well,
we can't go. We got stuff to do. Just come on.
I open the door and say, "Well, I wish you ladies a good night.
Aren't you gonna take your gold?
I'm opening the door for you."
You're an asshole. And one of them walks out, the other one just spits on you. You're a jerk. We're just wasting our fucking time. You
I
motherfucker.
take I, I take a piece of gold out and I use it to wipe the spit off of me, and I say, "I had a fantastic time with you, ladies. I'm sorry that we have to part ways. I could always come back if you
They're down the hall.
if you change your mind
They're
about
not
me."
interested.
Okay, so I need to find a stagecoach. So I go down to I lock my door, double, triple lock my door, and I go down to the innkeeper and I say, I ask him, "Can I get a private stagecoach? I really need one, and I'm not sure who to ask."
Well, sure, you could ask the stagecoach that's using the can right now. I mean, he's taking your friends. I thought you were going with them, but apparently not.
Oh, I've got a family emergency. I need to get home. Completely other direction.
Ah, okay, well, yeah, you can go talk to him. He's in the can. See if you can hire him on.
Is there another stagecoach company or like a different one?
I mean, there's some, there's people that come through that, have a stagecoach and, have no issue taking travelers as long as you are going in the same direction. I can't guarantee though that they'll be coming, same day. I mean, we are expecting a shipment. If you're not going to the guild, then I mean, I believe the shipment of ale should be coming or going to the opposite direction of the Adventurers Guild. That's what you're trying to do.
Oh, perfect. When is that shipment coming in?
Tomorrow.
Oh, right. I flip them just a shit whatever, double the price of the room. And I say, "Well, I'll stay another night, and please make sure they know I'm in need of a ride."
Will do. Will do.
Hey, I think I paid you a little extra. Would you mind counting that for me? Change my mind.
He looks at the gold. Goes, yeah, he gave me 50 gold pieces here.
The room is only 25, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, give me back 20 and keep 5 for yourself. Thank you so much.
He takes a second, gives you back 20 gold pieces. Okay. Thanks.
Have a great night.
Yeah, you too.
I head to the tavern just to see if anybody's
You're in the tavern.
I look around to see if anyone still thinks I'm a hero.
You see some people nodding and tipping their hats towards you. You see a man walk past you hurriedly.
I get conflicted again, as I love the praise, but I prefer the money, so I go back up to my room and roll around in my treasure and go to sleep.
Okay, so you go up into your room for the evening, and Yori, Giovanni, and Fenric, you guys get on the stagecoach and go off back to the Adventurers Guild. About a 4-hour ride. And as time has passed, days turn into weeks, turn into months. You guys often find yourselves wondering about what happened exactly to that goblin. That greedy goblin named Tenley Kessup. Sometimes you wait to hear the rumor of a dead goblin found in that town, but it never reaches your ears. You wonder if he ended up leaving town with that gold hoard of his, or was he robbed on the carriage ride to wherever it is he calls home? And whether you guys stayed together or branched off in your own different directions, the one rumor that has stuck with you is about the boy who came back from the dead because of the love that his grandfather showed. And that is the end of our small tale. Our one shot
All right.
became 4 parts.
Nice.
Yeah.
Left it open for the sequel.
Yes,
I like this
did.
character. I would love to play him again.
Yes, I did.
And you guys, you Gordons are a bunch of fucking sellouts.
I'm sorry, bro. You made it so easy to hate that goblin.
You honestly did.